how can a desk kill someone?
How can a desk kill someone? Sitting is the new smoking, right?
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Okay, now you know. So sitting is the new smoking. That means the more you sit, the more you are prone to be getting all these diseases like cholesterol, diabetes, thyroid, and all of that. So the more you sit, the more maisha ya kukaa, sedentary lifestyle, promotes these kind of illnesses. And this is how I say that your desk is killing you, because you're constantly on your desk sitting and working away your life. There's no movement, and that's important for the body.
So what do you advise people? To sit or stand while they're walking?
Well, the balance is invest in a standing desk and also sit down, because that's also important. But a balance between the two, if you can, for some hours, stretch, take a break, go for a walk, and come back on your desk. If you know that you do not your energy, like you do not use a lot of energy, yes, then try to simplify your nutrition, that it should comprehend how your lifestyle, you understand.
Okay.
So that is very important. So the balance is very important.
What's the best business decision that you have made and it really impacted your success?
The best business decision?
Yeah.
You're telling me to spill out my secrets?
Yeah, just say it for the audience.
Okay, for the audience.
Yeah.
The best business decision I made was challenging my comfort zone. I moved from a very small studio to a rooftop commercial studio, number one.
Yeah.
And number two was employing trainers. We have over 20 trainers under me.
Okay.
And we provide home training. I think this was the best decision that I made. First, I opened employment.
Yeah.
Number two, I can make a huge change because now I have a huge team.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said you have an office, right?
Yes.
So it means you are paying rent.
Yes.
You have a team. You are paying people.
Yes.
You have to make that money back, right?
Yes.
So how do you price your services as a nutritionist?
So, there was one thing that I always swore by, was that I want to be affordable for someone, a housewife sitting at home,
Yeah.
who is wondering, can I ever get fit? Will I ever be able to go to the gym? Because that
Yeah.
was me. You see, we're going back to my personal story. Whenever growing up, I would ask people like trainers, how much do you charge? And then, of course, I was a student and I had a lot to do, well, so I wanted to be really affordable for majority of the people.
Yeah.
And I am very affordable. But there are some services where we know our worth and we know what we bring to the table. We know what we can do for you. And I think I have majority of transformations from anyone else. So I am providing you the service. I am giving you the results. And I am pretty much affordable. So yeah, keep yourself affordable, but know how to charge your worth, I think.
Let's say I'm your client.
Right.
And I want to get a six-pack.
Okay.
And I pay you for that.
Yeah.
How are you going to ensure that I get the value for my money and I get the six-pack?
So see, fitness is a personal journey. As much as you hold me accountable, I will hold you accountable too.
Yeah.
My job as your coach, as your trainer, is to show you the way, right?
Okay.
And you take the way. You get my point? If I have to hold your hand, that means you're not that motivated to get your six-pack. Because if I have to constantly push you, that means you are not ready for change. Then no matter what I will do, you will not change. So it also it's a 50-50 thing. You are motivated enough. I am your guidance. I am your roadmap. I will take you through that road. And then when you reach to that success point, I'll be the one rooting behind for you. Value of money is that I will offer you everything under the sun that you need to take care of: nutrition, exercise, accountability, your whatever blockages that you will face along the way, because getting a six-pack is not easy, man. I will always be there to, make the necessary changes and stuff.
Most Tanzanians are poor and they live in extreme poverty because one of the things that they lack is financial education and financial literacy. And unfortunately, they don't teach that in schools. And one of our previous guests, Tim Ford, shout out to Tim Ford, by the way, he said the same thing, and he got a lot of backlash online. So we are here to help people. What advice do you have for Tanzanians that lack financial literacy?
This is very true. We have a lot of our kids who have parents who look at going the easy way, put them out on the street, beg. So I think together with a government initiative, we can change that.
Okay.
If education becomes free, if education becomes affordable for local Tanzanians, and good education, not just random education, good education, skills. Many Tanzanian schools, I don't think they have extracurriculars. Extracurriculum even braces the children a lot, more than in the private schools, they have extra classes like basketball, football, and they have cooking and stuff. Some kids bring out their passion out of there. Oh, I love cooking. That means I want to become a chef when I grow up. Or maybe I love sewing, so I will become a fashion designer when I grow up.
Yeah.
So these things come if we have the skills out in the market. I think those people who can afford to do such workshops should hold free workshops. Government should also support them and not make things like kibali, getting like, okay, I want a kibali, I want to go to Buza and I want to do something with the kids. I need a kibali for that because I want to put a tent and advertise. So then the kibali becomes really hard to get. So these are the blockages that need to end from the government side so that we can make them. I will give you the skill and they can always monetize that. You get my point. So we can actually, the financial burden that comes, we can actually end that this way. What do you think?
For me, the way I define financial education, first of all, financial literacy. I actually read this a long time ago from the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, which is a very nice book, by the way, and I recommend everyone to read. Financial education is when you know the difference between asset and liability.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if you guys want me to talk more about that, just comment down below financial education, and then I'll come up with a totally different video, the whole video, just talking about that. But today, I'm with Fatema, and we are going to talk more about fitness.
Yeah.
And my next question is, how do you maintain your own health while still managing a profitable business?
My business, we have very long hours. We start as early as 5 a.m.
Okay.
and we wind up by 9 p.m. at night. My own health becomes something that I do not compromise on. Those are like my morning runs, my dancing classes, my dance class, because I love dancing, something I cannot stop. So that is something that I do not compromise on. Yeah, I have to. My meal prepping, every week on a Sunday, I meal prep for the week, so I don't have to struggle to think, oh, what am I supposed to eat? I know I have already planned that. I like to plan ahead, so that is something I do. And I manage my time a lot because I also have a lot of support, touch wood, my husband, my mom, my mother-in-law. I am actually raising my kids with a village, so managing time, I do have a lot of support. I take help, I ask for help, because taking and asking for help is not to be something to be ashamed of. You should ask for help, and that is some of the things in my life are something that I will never compromise on. Number one is my health, because I've worked very hard to be where I am.
Okay.
And number two, I will not compromise on the hours and the quality that I give in my business, is because also I've worked really hard to get there. So yeah, some things just become like, I'm not going to compromise. It's a big no.
Food